Hello everybody and welcome back to Hades. Last time we threw an awesome party. This time I'm going to be trying the high heat a little bit more. We'll see how that goes. I might mix up my weapon or where I put the heat. I've got a few ideas I've had. For example,
My keepsakes
thinking of using this keepsake just to get stronger overall.
might help.
Just use whichever one's glowing.
I pretend.
But I think I might mix it up, possibly. I'll use Gilgamesh aspect, I'll just level it up again. I've never really leveled these up, have I?
Fun. Awaken.
What's all that racket over there?
All right.
And I'm thinking, if I avoid the shops, it doesn't matter how much more things cost, except in terms of lives. But if I'm avoiding the shops, it shouldn't matter anyway, as long as I can hold on to some. So I'm thinking I can do the prices up higher with that. What's an annoying one that I've got? I can live with routine inspection and approval process. That just limits what I get. What's the one? This is an annoying one. No. What's the one that gives the enemies strange powers? I don't like that one. The armored enemies or this one. That's a few points in there though. If I do that, I need to get 2 more points elsewhere. Could do time limit. Or I could just do routine inspection again. But does that disable everything from the mirror? Let me check this quickly. What still applies? Nothing applies. I don't even get my lives. No. I need more than one life. Come on. That's not an option. Just do a couple of damage control. Just one hit. Not so bad. Let's try that, see if it works or not. If not, we can always change it up afterwards.
Your worst, Father. My weapon's hidden talents. These fists are hungry to fight.
Not so bad. This levels up my things every couple of rooms. So as long as I get boons at least semi-regularly, it's in my favor. Okay. Next. Definitely the boon, because this is definitely not a cash-oriented run. Not when I've made everything cost 60% more. Kind of given up buying things for the chance at actually having a better idea of what things are going to do. May work, may not. We'll see.
decent time with everybody at our little visit recently. Met you, Uncle Hades, even Great Achilles. Still don't quite appreciate you tricking us, but I can get over it eventually. Anyway, you still could use assistance from me, right?
Surely. Critical cast. It's a pretty decent one. Let me fix this. Perfect. Gems next. Just keep coming. Health. I've got POMs naturally through my trinket, my keepsake, whatever the correct word is.
Payback. Right on cue.
Come on.
We're not finished.
Is there no kind of stun lock on this weapon at all?
Close.
Everything's going to be so expensive here. Not that bad, I guess. It's not good, but I was expecting worse.
Oh, you.
Might need to mix up the mirror a bit more.
Zagreus, my grandson. I can scarce believe it still. To think that Kore, or Persephone, my daughter, she had been with foster brother Hades all this time. A match I wouldn't have expected or approved. That's why she left. How blasted hearts do what they want.
At least you know she's alive now. Thanks for the host, Carolink. How are you? Oops. I'm also pretty good, thank you. This is a hard difficulty. I've already died twice and it's just the first zone. I'm thinking I'll try something different if this run doesn't work out for me. I might try powering up the enemies in a different way. Or debuffing myself in a different way too. I think a big thing that I'm missing is that my abilities really aren't present.
Cheers. Looks like a good spot.
What are those
You're
emotes?
mine. Hellfish. What's on offer?
Need a life. It's not offering me any lives.
Best.
Still the one that's not a ghost and the others drop mostly. Sorry, Chaos. I wonder in what way Chaos came to the party. Yeah, this is bad. I don't think this run's any good. Already a lost cause at this point. Losing all my lives in the first zone, it's worse than the last time. Then again, I am using the fists. I'm not the best with melee.
Ahoy, what's new of late?
May you roll smoothly for eternity.
I freed you, didn't I?
Cheers.
I give my drink to the rock. Cheers.
I have good news, sir. I located the contract binding you and bought it out. It's null and void. You're free to go.
Oh, indeed. Then does this mean, Prince, then the Fury sisters, they won't come around as often anymore?
Not
That
just
means-
that, Sisyphus. You can make your way someplace else where other decent shades reside. You know, somewhere with fewer chains and torture devices and such.
You're much too kind to this old soul, Prince Zed. The thing is, this is home. For me and Boldy, it is what it is. Though, knowing that the Furies won't be visiting with quite their former regularity, that is a load off. Heavier than Boldy there.
You mean you're really going to stay, even though you don't have to?
Is that so odd, Highness? Don't see myself lugging old Baldy out of here besides. And if I were to leave, why, we would not be having these exchanges now and then. I happen to enjoy them quite a bit. Now, here you go, and thank you very much.
You're welcome. Exclamation mark lurk. Alright. Thanks for dropping by.
Easy does it.
Cheers, mate.
Act broken, Knave King's sentence. Also, here you go, friend.
Sisyphus, sir.
I have
Helped
plenty
me
of this stuff.
selflessly time after time without so much as asking anything in return. Wanted to say I'm very grateful and thought you might like to try this. here for a special occasion.
Why, Prince, is this? It is. I've not so much as seen a bottle of it, much less sampled it. Thank you so much. Although, with all respect, I cannot rightfully accept such a fine gift. Unless...
Unless? Oh no, you're not making me take something in return. You know this was a gift, not an exchange, sir, right? Wait, what is that?
This, Highness, is a little friend of mine kept tucked away in Baldy's care. Wherever you'll be going next, he'll make a worthy traveling companion. And when he's with you, Baldy and I will be with you in spirit too.
Neat.
Sir,
Companion Shady.
Shady you just gave to me. I'm so grateful. I will keep him safe.
3 things. Won't tell me about them until I use them, I guess.
Stop by again sometime.
Guess I can afford things from the shops.
I can use this. Hope you enjoyed the feast with the Olympians, Charon. We didn't have much of a chance to chat, though it looked like you and Hermes were having a good time. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Karen was at the party too. Neat. I am going to die here.
Sisters?
Well, next time don't go losing so much blood before you get here, trash. I like to take it out of you myself. Die!
She's charging up.
We got him.
Bad weapon for that. Bad upgrades too. Oh well.
That didn't seem particularly fair.
Let's try Companion Shady, was it? Rumours swirl about the lad, about how he bleeds red like a mortal does. Well, if there's a trace of mortality in him, I'm certain he's better for it. I should know.
I heard the feast you had here. It was really something else. All the gods together in one place, eating, drinking, not killing one another. That must have been a sight.
You should have been there, Hypnos. Not that I noticed your absence, though what happened? Other pressing business?
Slept through the whole thing.
Of course.
Wow.
The Hypnos was there, just
The stalwarts
doing their own thing, I
casks of
guess.
wine within the House of Hades now are almost entirely devoid of content, having bravely stood against the combined thirst of the Olympians during a certain feast.
They fought bravely, but Lord Dionysus was too strong. Here's the latest cat chef.
Lord Dionysus had
Always a
everything.
pleasure. Medusa, this whole place, it looks immaculate. That's even after all Olympus came here for that giant feast. How did you get everything clean so fast?
Oh, well, I guess I have my ways, Prince. Sometimes you get one of those jobs and you just want to give it everything you've got, you know? I get a lot of jobs like that. Feeding Cerberus, cleaning the rafters. But this one, I just knew it was the perfect job for me.
Well, you did amazing here.
What's the daily deal? I need a handful more diamonds. How many keys? How many? Okay, 50 gems for a nectar, 500 gems for a diamond then. Yeah, I can't even trade up to it. Too much.
It was a privilege to meet your relatives at last, child. Athena, Ares, and the rest. Confronted face to face, they were much more agreeable than I expected. A night we shall remember, was it not?
A memorable night it was indeed, Nyx. For most of us, at least. Dionysus, he won't remember any of it, I don't think. But it was really good to see everyone having a good time. Getting along as though they didn't hold a grudge. So then we're clear, I think.
Persephone told them everything they needed to hear. Sometimes that is the only way with family. Though the Olympians, they are prone to their misunderstandings, are they not? This state of kinship may not last eternally.
Well, let's enjoy it while it does, I guess.
A sound
Should check the
idea.
garden.
They're here. Didn't even need to take the secret passageway to dodge Hades. Cerberus is on the wall
Don't
still.
go too hard on each other out there, all right?
Wonder if I'll ever be on the wall. Probably not.
Your mother's proud of you, as you can see.
So, I'm quite confused, I must admit, my friend. The Queen Persephone, she is your mother then? How is it that she came to reside here?
Well, it all started when my father saw her on Olympus, and they fell madly in love. He swept her off her feet and brought her here. The Olympians, they got pretty worried when they saw she was gone. But now it's okay. Everything's out in the open.
But surely the Queen's mother on Olympus, the great goddess Demeter, surely she would quite like it if she saw her daughter still from time to time.
Oh, that.
Probably.
Thing is, Mother ate some pomegranate seeds when she was here. And we have rules about that stuff, you know. It means she cannot leave this place for very long at all. I'm sure Demeter will understand. And unfreeze everything when her daughter's around.
I guess she visits yearly then. Every summer.
Yes, pomegranate seeds, of course, of course. Though, there is one more subject I don't understand, which is how you fit into all of this. Were you not trying to escape from here?
Forget about me, Orpheus. This isn't about me, it's about Mother. What's important is she's here where she belongs.
I see. I understand. Well, thank you then for clearing all that up. It is a splendid tale, I must say, and every part of it makes sense to me at last.
You believe any tale I say though.
Same goes
True
for
or
me,
not.
mate. Same goes for me.
Why do people keep asking if the horse was okay? Cause of death stampeding.
We're all
They do to
very
the
proud
horse.
of you, boy. You were so well behaved at the feast. I was worried sick one uncle or the other was going to set you off at some point, but you were patience incarnate. Thanks for helping show our extended family a good time.
How infernal Cerberus, the Hound of Hell, managed to maintain civilized behavior throughout the duration of the recent feast remains a mystery to all who attended.
If I don't pet your other heads, don't bite my arm off. Deal? Just giving you a nudge.
So, lad, tell me then, how went the family feast? Was everything all right?
I think so.
Well, I confess I was perhaps a little nervous for practically the entire thing, but all in all, I had a good time, and I'm very, very glad it all turned out the way it did. How about yourself?
I quite enjoyed it too. Last time I was invited to a feast, I was still busy warring on the surface. That's how long it's been. I must say, your mother's quite good with words. Had everybody chatting, laughing.
She really pulled it off. But for all her confidence, I don't think she knew she had it in her. Because if she did, if she reached out to Olympus sooner, a lot of things could have been different.
Don't dwell on that. I spoke a bit with Nyx. Your mother had her reasons. No one gets to act on perfect information, right? All we have is what we think we know, and what our conscience tells us. Your mother got to where all this was possible, all thanks to you.
I did it.
All thanks to me, sir. I had ample help along the way. For instance, I could not have done it without you. Would have been using an old chair leg as a weapon, I suppose.
And what a fearsome chair leg it would be. In any case, you heading out there soon? Olympus should be more than happy to assist in your security review, if that's what we're calling it now.
Yeah, I should go. I'll see you not too long from now.
Time for another security review. Go. What have I What have I done?
Prophecy has been fulfilled.
Oh yeah, I pardoned
I guess
Sisyphus.
Sisyphus is even freer than before.
Any of these give me a diamond? No, none of them give me a diamond. Learn to play the lyre. Haven't I done that yet? Achievement unlocked. Enter torment. How much more does it take? I'm not that bad.
Just need to keep at it.
Music. I'm not just punching the instrument anymore. How's it going? Well, I lost to the first boss this time, so I'm doing worse.
You are bound to me, and I am your host.
Let's go back to Zeus's shield. I preferred that one. It's got a faster attack to it. Nice. Next, I want to take off routine inspection. And I'll put it back elsewhere, maybe. Perhaps more enemies. I can deal with a handful more. Now I need to find 4 points somewhere. Traps could do more. Don't want to do the last extreme measures. That's a tricky one. A good way to do this. Guess I could do something like that. How much can I have from the mirror then? How much am I locked out from?
Give me strength.
Okay. Would like the others though. You know what, let's give myself everything back from the mirror so I play how I'm used to playing. And just put the points anywhere else. To do that much extra damage, would I rather do less healing? It'll be fine. You know, those are off. I need to reinvest my points. My darkness. Perfect. Hopefully we don't die. I need to have it on such a high difficulty to try and get this statue. So if I've got 2 statues and they're both of our friend here. Because he put through the wrong order. Let's see if I'm any better with this. I'll do more damage to me, but at least I'll have the skills that I'm used to.
Now fling the blasted thing again, I said. And put your anger into it this time, like so. Or if you've not anger enough for it yet, you'll learn, I promise you.
I've anger enough.
Hope this goes well. Bull Rush instead is a piercing shot. That's very good.
Let's see how this goes.
I feel like this is going a bit better already, even though it's still early on. At least I don't have to be picking up my crystal like I was earlier. Basically turned the shield into the bow at this point.
delightful time I had while visiting you recently. So many new sights and sounds and smells, why it was wonderful. And you are burdened with a big responsibility, aren't you? Mind if I lend my graces to you still from time to time?
That's good. Even got a heart on it now.
Here they come.
Things are leveling up already.
All of the love and beauty in the world can wither in a season, Zagreus. Remember that when next the goddess Aphrodite makes her promises.
I think we should be able to handle Dionysus, hopefully.
I'm in.
I have a challenge for you, boy.
Let's give it a go. No.
Only get the reward here if I don't get hit once. First hit and it's over. Or at least I don't get a real reward. Nailed it.
Right, I've seen enough.
I don't entirely recall what happened at that feast you threw for all of
How
us
much
down
did
there,
you
but let me
drink?
tell you, I am under the impression it went smashingly. It was amazing, man. Let's have another one sometime, all right?
My health is low. Bring my life back up at the end. Lower than it usually would be. That's okay.
To my health.
Go for the nectar. That will rank something up for me as well. When I'm charging this up, it also acts as a shield so I can block an attack while I'm charging. It's pretty good. Makes a lot of it about timing my shots properly. That'll do.
Anyone else?
any healing is more potent, which that undoes my lasting consequences debuff, I think, in a way. Even if it's impacted by it, it undoes it. I'll probably end up having to give it up. I still have to purge spoons between every floor. Level 3 and level 2 stuff. Save my money as much as I can. I need to keep it in case I need a revive later on, especially towards the end. How is it grabbing me when I'd already killed it? Throwing the shield's a great way to get the first 2 hits.
Power of Olympus.
Guess we're going downwards.
Might as well. Nyx.
Welcome to chaos.
Hello.
Go forth, bearing the mark of chaos.
It pleases me your gathering of the Olympians occurred. I must inform you, I have never once before detected quite so many of my offspring in a single space. At least not without violent intent. I appreciate that you included me, and that you have returned. Shall we continue then?
Glad you appreciate it, because I did go out of my way to include you. Cannot earn cash after my attack is better. That seems like an amazing deal, thank you. I'll get cash later, I'll make up for it.
You're late.
I way prefer this shield to the dragon shield.
Olympus, I accept this message. What do we have here?
Buy maybe one thing from here, because it's better to buy this than it is to get a pom when we don't really need the poms.
Care on, mate. I know you meet an awful lot of dead, and it probably gets very difficult to remember them all, but...
Gelly said not to say anything.
Skelly means anything to you, does it? right, didn't think so. Forget I asked.
I think it did mean something.
No love without pain. Oh, sorry that you couldn't make the feast back at the house, Tisiphone. Though I don't really think it was your kind of scene. Although Ares was there, he's probably done some murders, right?
Has the god of war done murders? Hmm. What's that? Come on. It's one hit away. I lost a life.
Darkness. Oof, extra coin. Can wash away my boons.
Frozen touch. Let's get the frozen touch.
Feel cleaner already. Broke out of Tartarus.
It's all okay as long as we run into Patroclus later on in the third zone. How much is this impacted? 34, 158. So the levels do a fair bit.
Place is crawling with these. That's what you get. My boon from chaos is transformed. I'll save you from the magma fishes.
The perfect place to fish. In the lava river. Why not?
Come on out. It's a flame eater. Let's get out of here.
Go to Aphrodite. For the heart. Need health too. Hard choices. Let's go to the heart. Wouldn't mind if my attack had a boon to upgrade it. Rather than just the hammer upgrade.
Feeling tough. Something I can
No
use.
lives. Don't have the cash anyway. Pardon, please. Usually costs 200 for a live, so if I've got plus 40% cost. How much more cost do I have? Let's check that quickly. %, and it's going to cost me 280 essentially. Why does the crystal need to protect them?
I should keep going. Lord Poseidon.
You know, nephew, I had a positively raucous time down there with your old father and Persephone when she had sight. I never thought I'd see her again. So then we're one big happy family at last.
I forgot to use
We got a
the
job to do, and we upon Olympus will do our fair share.
stone thing from Sisyphus. Next time.
The ocean's fury.
Next time.
Look at all that coin.
Make yourself at home.
Hello.
Hey, what's the matter, Your Royal Majesty? You're looking kind of down. Normally, you're all smiles for whatever reason.
Oh, well, looking back, all the stuff between you and Orpheus, I realized, well, I hope I wasn't too pushy about the whole thing. It wasn't any of my business to pry into your personal life. I should have asked.
Oh, that? Come on, don't even worry about it. If you were being too pushy, you better believe I would have put you back in your place, royalty or not. But hey, can't ever be too careful when it comes to people's past and feelings and stuff, right?
Two things can be upgraded. Could be good. I think I'd rather 3 things. I don't know. Yeah, 3 things. Later on. If I can make it that far.
See you.
Stay cool.
Like 2 things now or 3 things later? Maybe we ought to just use this more like the bow. Like that.
Gotta tell you, cuz, that was a real something of a feast back at your place. A little awkward having to pretend we just met. But hey, I'm an Olympian. Means I can posture with the best of them. Good times, cuz. Glad it all worked out.
Wouldn't they have seen your letter though? Having a faster special isn't terribly beneficial. Not when it's just throwing it. Unless it hits faster here, but I think it means I can throw it out sooner after I catch it. It's pretty useless. My cast shoots farther and is stronger on the first shot. Not much further. That's the blown kiss. That's the one that I was missing out on, that I forgot to get, that I didn't get the other time.
Stopped anybody from attempting to leave Asphodel of late, Bernie.
Whoops. I stood in the lava. My problem. One, get all in the middle, please. There we go, that's as good as I'll get. Oh no, she only hit their blue thing. Their blue health. What? I was slightly on the lava. That was enough to end it. Aww. Why is there smooch? What is this?
Oh, ow, so you got burned down to a crisp out there, standing in magma, right? I know you've got your burning feet and all, but standing in magma? Why, I'm not so sure that's a good idea.
It's just 1 foot.
Here's what I caught. Fair market value.
Look at him. Do you really think he has what it takes? Cause of death, wolves.
I'll take that deal. Fair trade. I have to ask you something, Orpheus. It seems like everything has been alright for you, except you don't look very happy to me, mate. Is everything alright? Between you and Eurydice, I mean.
Oh, but your concern is much appreciated, friend. I feel I am in an everlasting bliss. It simply does not show upon my countenance. Perhaps through song is how I best express myself.
You're doing wonderfully at it, mate.
No! Laughing at me.
So now that the festivities are over with, it's back to work like this, the same as ever.
I did say blowing kiss.
Idea what happens when you announce the underworld as a queen, boy. Damn it. Zagreus, I mean. You become inundated with well wishes from every blasted shade that wants something.
You're responding to well wishes? Aw. Don't you think some of your subjects are sincerely happy for you?
The work, nevertheless, has to be done.
Cerberus acknowledges the prince with an affection tempered well with time.
I mean, old father's nice to you at least, isn't
Yeah,
he?
but the blowing kiss was the upgrade that Aphrodite gave me.
Oh.
Oh no, why are you sad?
Deucer, hey, what's the matter? You seem... Something's wrong. What happened?
Oh.
Tell me, please.
No, Your Highness, you're not supposed to talk to me. I mean, I'm not supposed to talk to you. You see, Miss Nix, she... Oh, I will be in so much trouble now.
Wait, Deucer, slow down. What is the matter? Nix really has forbidden you from even speaking with me. Do you know on what grounds?
I've no idea, Prince. Look, I really want to keep my job here, so I can't be seen with you right now like this. Please understand. I have to go, okay?
I need to talk to Nix about all this.
Why is Nick so mean to Juicer? Juicer did nothing wrong.
I uncovered a late passage in the Codex with regard to Thanatos and me. It says, you say, you think that I'm the god of blood? I'm not the god of anything, I think.
Oh, nonsense, lad. If you're a god, then you're the god of something, I'm sure. It's just an observation, and I genuinely hope it's no offense. But see, your father and your mother and your bloodstones and your disposition...
I'm not the god of anything, all right?
No one else to talk to. Let's try again.
This one's for you, Three Fates.
I can do that now, get a couple more gems because that was the upgrade I was missing from Aphrodite. I don't know if this is the best option. It does make me stronger, but is strength what I need or is it survivability? Like maybe I should go with this just to live longer. Maybe something completely different. Let's try starting with the health. And let's not forget this thing which I haven't used before. Might as well try it.
Here you go, Shady.
I might as well upgrade it a bit. I've got a lot of ambrosia there. Could use the fist, but I feel like using the bow. I think I can win with the bow.
Whoa, don't you touch that thing. Coronat.
Oh.
Which to choose?
Well, if I pick more health though, then I'm missing out on getting extra strong boons. And again, I think the boon itself matters more than strength behind it. Let's also see.
All that damage? That was nothing, pal.
Would turn off. Where is it? This. Need to let's put a point here, for example, and there. Yes. Try it.
What could go wrong?
At least the shielded enemies won't be so annoying. Oh, we'll take double damage.
I wish to tell you once again I had a splendid time during our recent shared festivities, my kin. A At last, I've finally seen your death-filled realm firsthand. I learned a great deal. And I look forward to learning more from our successful collaboration.
At least they're all still working with me.
Fall into the abyss.
No, thank you. Because yours I cannot purge. If I'm being offered you and Ares, I'm gonna have to pick Ares, sorry. At least with this heat amount.
You're nothing. Hear me on my authority. Time for more pain.
I have to do this without getting hit again. And I'll get another thing from Ares.
Remember not to get too nervous, boy.
Let's see if I've still got it.
Oh, come on. I even dodged. Aw. Yes, there are those who claim the onion has its place among the staples that a mortal ought to eat, deliberately and with joy. For instance, they would say, the onion takes on different savour and consistency when put under the flame. But these are likely falsehoods to induce in us surpassing doubts and make us weak. Zagreus is not a fan of onions. Neither is Achilles by the sounds of it. Just the powered up mini bosses aren't that bad. I'm more upset with how the every enemy with a shield gets some kind of random buff. But I forget which upgrade that is to turn it off. I thought I did turn it off. I don't know if I turned off the right one though.
never enough of these back
What
at the
does
house.
this thing do anyway? My summon does 1000 damage in an area and drops health, darkness, and coin. I guess using that, depending how much health it drops, that could definitely give me back some extra life if I'm really struggling. Here's your power shot.
Modified.
Deep Poseidon again. Yeah, I turned off the boss ones, not the shielded enemy buff. Whoops.
So how is crusty old Hades faring down there of late, nephew?
Crusty.
Is there upon his brow? That underworld of yours all running smoothly and all that? We'll keep on pitching in from over here. Least we can do.
Hey.
I don't want to replace it,
Any
sorry.
other blessings, maybe?
Better.
See God's might. More.
What happened? Weird frame drop.
Mine now.
Stand aside.
More money. Why isn't it giving me more health upgrades? I want more health. Right on cue. Just as I asked for it. I need the Poseidon boon that Rapture throws, that's what I need. Because this would rapid fire push them against the wall. For extreme damage if I had that. A little bit more health.
Megara?
It's been a while, Zagreus. You must have made it pretty far last time. Let's see. Outer reaches of Asphodel?
Outer reaches of Asphodel. And I have to say, Meg, you are positively a sight compared with that blasted bone hydra stewing away up there.
How very flattering. To have compared me to the remains of some mindless, outsized lizard. Come, maybe I'll
Don't
kill
be
you
mean
just
to
as
Learny.
easily as your new Hydra friend. Come, sisters.
Let's get the drop.
Blasted wretch.
Oh, money.
Some of my friends. Sisters.
That's pretty good, I've still got my lives.
Good.
When Shady first emerged from the darkness, he wanted to know who he was, where he came from, and where he belonged. He asked these questions quite incessantly of everyone. However, Mother Night suggested that he look inside himself for answers, especially where his belonging was concerned. Some questions cannot be answered by others, she said, yet Shady nonetheless was quite preoccupied of learning more about himself. Almost died, but held on to our lives.
Did you enjoy the stint in Tartarus?
I don't want to keep that extra health. Very helpful. I haven't even looked at half of these. From Nyx you share an eternal bond. Through sense of duty she raised you. From the dark of her heart she loves you. Read that. Orpheus, you share a sonorous bond. Inspiration comes from unlikely places. Friendship comes in unlikely forms. From Poseidon you share an unshakable bond. He would turn the very tides and sunder the earth for you. Read that one. From Ares you share a blood-bound bond. Some of the strongest kinships form during the darkest of circumstances. From Dionysus, share a jubilant bond. Two free spirits, though far apart, still can brighten each other's days. From primordial chaos, you share an infinite bond. Even the origin of all things seems to know whimsy and surprise. From Hades, you share an intractable bond. The feared and distant underworld king knows that his hardest work is still ahead of him. From Persephone, you share a growing bond. I read that. From Eurydice, you share an inspiring bond. Singing for the joy of it, she lives for the moment, even in death. All the new things that I never got around to reading.
That one. Any boons worth giving up?
Blade dash. I have to pick something to get rid of or it doesn't let me past. Usually it would let me past, but it's just the difficulty I'm on.
The Asphodel Meadows.
Really? Please give me something good. Please. And put it in the slot where it lets me choose it. Come on, I was far enough away.
Do you want my witty conversation next time or straight to the boons?
Keep talking?
Definitely witty conversation, Lord Hermes. Boons are more than welcome after that.
Good. I like these little chats. Take care now, boss.
I think that means it charges quicker too. Decent outcome. Let's go with Poseidon, I think.
Fishing time?
Ares is easier to dodge.
Now, another crustacean. One of them's not going to like this.
Yes!
Ah, it's just bonus boss damage. I thought it was the Rapture one.
I'll not abide such disregard of our past companionship, my kin. In war, one must take sides, and you had best choose mine.
You won't like this.
Come on. Look at everything. I meant to dodge all this. It's worth it for the boon.
Give it up.
After a show of violence such as that, how can I possibly remain upset, my kin?
It's me or them.
Don't have anything from you yet.
My favorite power couple.
You bear the blessing of Poseidon, Zagreus. Someday I shall remind him of his place and freeze his watery domain entirely.
Awesome. This is a strong one.
of the gods.
Or options: Hermes or Earth. Get some healing for a couple rooms. Thinking you might need the immediate upgrade.
Hey, I know this one.
It's a different song. I think I've heard this. What do you mean you know this one, Zagreus?
You're singing in the blood after all, Orpheus. Thank you for taking my request.
Oh, it is certainly my pleasure, Zagreus. This
I
song
remember
of
it.
Ulysses and mine, I've a connection to it, I suppose. Reminded me of some fond memories.
It was during the credits, this one. I'm thinking upgrade 2 things I've already got. These. Not ideal. Hoping for the other ones. I'll get more when I sell it.
Here's the fee. Chiron, unrelated to anything whatsoever, I just wanted to say I'm very grateful to have your support. You've always done your own thing. I never get to see you at the house, but I know you care an awful lot. So cheers. Thank you.
Either that or he just wants our money.
Lerny, if you'd like for me to kill you, hiss. Sisyphus, happy to help.
Come on.
Damn it. Enough. Veiled in darkness.
1 life left. Let's hope I can replenish it. Not what I'm after.
There goes that one. Take me up.
We'll get another hammer soon, hopefully. I've got increased hammer chances from the mirror. It's the hammer. Not what I wanted to happen to all my health. No rerolls. Just
stronger.
A blast on fire. It's not that good.
Not yet. Winter's chill.
You're no lives, come on. Lives! Just in time, friend.
You again. You look positively beaten there, stranger. Let's see if we can't get you on your feet. For I can do the listless sitting for the both of us.
Yes, please.
Thanks. It's the butterfly ball.
no option. I can't even decline it, can I? A bad trade.
Too tempting of a trade.
Not really. We were forced into it. Just admit it. Come on. Dashed.
In the name of Hades. More strongbows. It's regenerating.
Did I ever stop? Peace be health. One. Cash. Well, this is just GG pretty much. Enemies with shields at the front that continually shield each other so they're immune to so many attacks. even if I hit them from behind. And that gives me more of the same enemies. Why? What did I do to deserve this?
Are you serious?
Where's all the lives?
Worth it.
See if we can get something back from Ares.
One god or the other.
Makes me stronger if I die.
I am accustomed to such disrespect from all those blasted mortals, Zagreus. But you...
Sorry, Demeter.
Get out of there, get me out of there.
That was regenerating.
Do I keep teleporting?
Miss Zagreus, and I expect for you to treat me suitably.
Thanks for the heals.
Perks you right up.
Go Poseidon, because I need to save my money for when when another life is offered.
Fish. That's one more fish for me.
Our sworn enemy. Have you yet heard, monster? The Queen Persephone is back to rule the underworld in all her terrifying grace. Perhaps one of these days or nights she shall be present in the stands to witness your destruction at our hands.
Yeah.
Or the other way around.
She's my mother, so maybe watch your fool mouth with me, or else I might just put in a bad word.
Oh, you disgust me, demon, that you would even dare to say such things about the Queen. Prepare now to be vanquished in her name.
He has no idea. Come on, I was trying to get them together to get the health, not to die. What a waste of a life. Unfortunate. Aww.
Thus I reassert my status as the champion.
Only the dodge went a bit further.
come he gets the Macedonian? Please take these, will you, Chef? All right, then. Sure, why not?
So the Olympians are backing you officially now? Doing their part to help the family business finally. Lord Hades probably never thought he'd see the day. Right? You know what I mean.
Seems only fair they should help in some capacity. They all work together on the surface, and let's face it, they're responsible for a good number of shades pouring into this realm. Least they can do is help shore up the whole there is no escape reputation we've got.
By making you unfairly stronger by the time you try to get through me.
Exactly.
What is it, child? I sense that your concern's of a different nature than it usually is. Yet it is veiled to me somehow.
Oh, it's just... Please don't take this the wrong way, Nix, but I was worried you were being rather harsh to Dusa. You asked her not to speak to me at all?
I asked she mind her own responsibilities. I fear she forgets herself in this house. Though you have an informal heir, you are the prince, the only son of the Lord Hades, fate-appointed master of this realm. You shall have the company of gods, not severed gorgon heads.
This is nice.
If I'm so important, shouldn't I be the one to choose whom I get to interact with around here?
You do not fully know your place, my child. The gorgon head most certainly does not know hers. Please focus on your task at hand and leave her be.
Whatever you say. Orpheus must be an asphodel.
Too bad, boy.
I never stopped to think about why pomegranates grew here in the underworld. Mother's doing from before then. And all that stuff she told the Olympians about how they bind you to this place. It's all nonsense.
You know full well that the pomegranates in my realm hold a certain power beyond the tartness of their taste, boy. The queen, she has a way with plants, you see. A bit of her own mother's gift, applied more sensibly.
You kept them growing all this time, flourishing even because of her.
They are very easy to maintain.
Sure.
Cerberus is too busy living in the lap of luxury to pay much heed.
Not everybody knows exactly how to give you pets and live to tell of it, right, boy? I have to say, Mother, that was a clever plan. Convincing Father to finally let somebody have some fun around here.
Well, I'm glad it worked out for the best. There's just one thing that happened that I ought to tell you about, son. No secrets between us and all. This is quite difficult for me to say.
It's about Demeter, isn't it? You two were talking half the night. She wants you to come home with her, doesn't she? You'll always be her little one, something like that.
Indeed. Something like that. You're quite perceptive, have I ever told you, Zagreus? But yes, my mother, she was quite conflicted. Didn't know whether to smite me or to hold me. Maybe both. And yes, she asked that I come home. To my responsibilities.
So, you're leaving? No, Mother, you can't be leaving. You just got here.
Oh, it's not as bad as that. It's just... if we are to keep the peace down here, then I must spend some time up there. Every so often. But I shall always return in no time at all. I promised Hades, and I promise you.
Well then, when are you going to go?
Soon, Zagreus. Perhaps by the time you're back.
Well, you can't take me out.
I can come with you, can I?
You know the surface isn't good for you. Besides, you're needed here. But if you really want to see it for yourself someday, who knows? Perhaps eventually we'll figure out a way.
I'm going to miss you, Mother.
I'm going to miss you too, son.
Your Highness!
Hi, Juicer.
Got me again, Prince! Sneaking up on me like that.
I haven't seen you in a while, lad. You made it to Elysium last time, didn't you?
That I did.
Achilles. It's crawling with great warriors still looking for a fight. It's not exactly what I was expecting.
Your father's marshaled the most willing ones to deal with you. Doubtless there's much at stake in it for them, if but the pride of having done the task. Although I think that pride will always be their weakness.
Their pride? I'll remember that. Poke?
I'm gonna break those one day if I keep poking them.
It's something. There.
Look at this guy over here.
Let me see you now for what you truly are.
I think I'll use Achilles' spear. If I'm to use a spear at all.
Keepsakes hold power.
Okay, I can get the diamond from the spear. I'm gonna check how many diamonds I can still get. Got that one. I have this one. Don't have this one. That's 2 diamonds.
Ready, Exegriff?
I can only get 2 diamonds. How many do I need? I might need to put the heat back just to get the diamonds. Because it doesn't refresh until you actually win a run. I need 5. I knew it would have been so expensive. I wouldn't have spent all my diamonds on cosmetic stuff. I turned off the incorrect thing. That's fine to have on. I wanted this one off. That would have made it easier. Yeah, I should try the bow again. I'll think on it. I'll be doing that tomorrow. Thanks to everybody for tuning in tonight. That's where I'll be stopping for now. I hope that you enjoyed it. Take care, everyone. I'll just put on the credits and we'll see if there's someone to raid. There's the credits. We're raiding a big deal gamer.